You be good, honey. I've got company. You want to say hello? No, I want you to say hello to this one.
Hi, Aunt Jayne. It's Sue. Hi. Are you doing okay today? No, you're okay. Listen, yesterday we took Grandma out to the Carthage diner, to the Church Street diner. Yep, we had a really nice outing. Yep, and then John was our chauffeur, and he took us for a little ride around Carthage. Grandma really enjoyed it.
Tell her I went out today. She likes it when I go out.
Yep. Oh, you're welcome. And we've got a date Friday. Before we go back, we're going to the Ponderosa with Billy and Dee and Grandma.
Tell her I went today.
Yep. Yep. And Grandma said to tell you she went today. She went to the big room up front there to. She had some company. Ruthie was here and one of her neighbors.
Yeah. No, it was Bevy.
No, it wasn't Bevy.
No, it wasn't Bevy. Ruth
Okay.
Bevy.
Love you, Aunt Jayne. I'm gonna let you say hi to John before we hang up. All right, here you go. Bye bye.
Don't hang up till I say goodbye.
Hello, Aunt Jayne. How you doing? Good. You doing all right?
I know she does. Because you're her mama.
You like Florida? Oh, that's good. That's real good.
You know, isn't it funny? This morning, she
Yeah,
had three girls.
well, that's good. We got a little rain here
Now
today.
you come.
Yeah.
Down there for the first
I'm going to hand it back over to Granny, okay?
She wants to tell
All right,
you
love
bye.
you. Bye.
There you go.
You want to say goodbye, darling? Goodbye, honey. You be good now. Huh? I love you too, darling. You remember to be a good girl. Okay, honey, bye. Sometimes I forget what to shut off.
I do on mine too.
She calls me. She calls me once a day.
That's good.
And she talks so loud I have to get it down to my ears level. We sat there down there, and I sat as close as I'm sitting to you, maybe closer, and I couldn't understand a word the girl said.
Really?
Couldn't understand.
Is she real soft spoken?
So all that whole time that I spent there, they talked and everything, talked to me and everything.
But you had a hard time hearing them.
No.
Yeah. You can hear Ruthie okay.
I didn't hear anything.
You can hear Ruthie okay, can't you?
Well, if I'm right up close, yeah.
Yep. So, did Dee take her lunch with you today?
Huh?
Did Dee come down here for lunch?
For lunch?
Did she? Good.
Yeah.
We went there last night and had a delicious supper.
I thought she didn't go out.
No, Dee, last night, Dee cooked dinner for us at her house.
She did?
Yes.
She didn't tell me that.
Yeah, Billy Billy caught some fish and Dee cooked them.
'Cause I said, oh, I bet they like that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I was thrilled when she said you two, you're a beautiful match for those two. And they're very picky who they pick to go out with, I guess. I don't know. Not that I'm sure, but
Yep.
I say she is. But they are a nice couple.
Mm-hmm.
Nice couple.
Yep.
And they're home people.
Yep. Yep, they sure are. So what'd you have for lunch today?
I have to stop and think.
Was it real good?
I gotta think now. I can't tell
You can't remember what you had to eat?
No, I went someplace that just fades from my mind as if it didn't happen. I think I went someplace by myself, but I didn't. I know I didn't.
Did you eat in your room or did you go down to the kitchen? The dining room?
No, I didn't go to the dining room. I think they brought it here.
Yep.
They always do.
Yep. Do you know?
They did because I watched the clock.
You watched the clock waiting for it? You were hungry, weren't you?
I was hungry.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Do you know all the pictures that I took the last couple days I've been here?
Yeah.
Well, I put them on the computer, and Kathy was looking at them today during her lunch, and she said to tell you how much she enjoyed them, and she loves you, and she likes looking at your pictures.
Isn't that nice?
Yep.
I think those pictures are wonderful, but that's all they do when they come in.
Yep. It's because you're so photogenic. Everybody wants your picture.
Stuff gets in my throat and I can't talk.
Yep.
Really, isn't that awful?
Do you need a little drink of water?
That is my water.
Yes, yeah, that's yours. That's your water, Grandma.
I know it, but it's always there, so I don't know whether it's clean water or not.
Oh, I think they change it every day. They
I
have.
never see them change it.
Well, you're probably napping.
I never use that.
Really? Well, it's your water. They change it every day.
When I want water, they bring me a glass of water.
Okay. Do you want some?
Every table's got one of those.
Right.
And it could be a week old.
Do you want a glass of water?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. I'd like a nice hot cup of coffee, but I never get coffee here at all.
Yeah. It's probably not real good for you.
The first breakfast I ever had, I got coffee. That was it.
Yep.
No more.
That was just to tease you when you first got here.
I think they're tight with their coffee.
Who do you see?
Nothing. People.
Yep. Now, do you know what today is?
Yesterday, a trained nurse came in here. Were you here?
I don't think so.
And she wanted my weight. She got it. Now, one of the girls come in here. Come on, hurry. That's the way they tell you. Come on, hurry up. I gotta get your weight. I said I was weight yesterday, but the state nurse said, well, that's all right. That was for her. It's just for me. Come on.
They think you're supposed to hurry?
Huh?
Do they try to rush you?
143.
143?
Mm-hmm.
That's the most you've weighed in a long time.
She asked me to guess, and I said about 175. Sometimes I feel that way.
When's the last time you weighed that much, Grandma? 143.
That's not much.
But you haven't weighed that in a long time.
Oh boy, a long time is a long time ago.
I know. I know.
No, I always weighed about 148.
Well, when you came into the hospital before you came here, you had lost quite a bit.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got that all back.
And then some.
No, I got it down to 110.
I thought you had.
And the illness you were trying to talk about was, I remember the first time that I had trouble with my stomach. I was ready for bed with pajamas on and everything, and I come out and had to be. No, it wasn't Dad because he didn't live there.
Must have been Aunt Jayne.
Somebody was living.
Probably Aunt Jayne.
I don't know. She wasn't around a long time. I don't know who it was.
She lived with you for about 4 years, Grandma. She lived with you
yeah, but that
in
was
Dexter.
8 years, my own home.
Right, right. Was it 8
I'm
years?
talking about before we went into that.
Oh, okay.
And my stomach started hurting, just rolling. So I went like that. She said, what's the matter? And I said, well, something's wrong. I said, I never had that before. Oh, my stomach was rolling.
Was it gallbladder?
Huh?
Was it gallbladder?
Yeah. And so anyway, we called the ambulance and they came. That was the ambulance you were talking about, wasn't it you?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah. Because I couldn't think any other time. And I got to the hospital, and right away they took my gallbladder out. I was glad because I don't like an operation, but if that's what it's going to do,
Yeah.
because everybody always told me gallbladder pains you something terrible.
Yep.
I never even felt it once, not once. No. There was something else that the doctor thought was awful funny that I didn't feel too. I don't remember what it was, but everybody asked me, thinking that I should have been in pain a lot. And I
But it was
wasn't.
just that one time. You were in pain the one time.
I don't seem to have that feeling of pain that other people have
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yep. Have you got any stories to share with us today about Dad? Can you tell me some stories about Dad when he was growing up?
Who?
My dad.
I haven't got enough fingers. Your dad was a good boy.
Was he a good boy?
Absolutely a good boy.
Did you ever have to spank him?
But he had a mind of his own.
Oh, tell me about it. He still does.
So nobody could try to smooth over that with Billy, because I know Billy better than they do then.
Oh, yeah.
He was stubborn.
Oh, yes.
He wanted his own way when he was 2 years old. Well, my mother used to tell me my brother was like that. But he wasn't bad. Billy was not a bad boy. Nothing did I ever have trouble with him.
Just headstrong.
The only thing I remember is I didn't have any bad trouble with the four kids anyway. Like not knowing where they are and stuff like that.
Right.
But this one time with Billy, now see, I forgot. If I get into something else, I forget.
Yeah. When he was bad. You're telling me about one time when he was naughty.
Which one do you want?
The worst one.
Billy was Billy. And you aren't going to change a person that their way is their way.
Right.
So I tried to go along with that. But he was one of the nicest kids you'd ever want to know. And I think most of the kids were in our family.
Mm-hmm.
Never wanted to fight and all
Right.
that stuff. But he could fight.
Yep.
He could if he wanted to.
Yep.
But Billy, if he wanted to do something, and I said, no, you don't, I don't think you better do that, or something like that. It's all right with him. Okay, well, can I go out? All right, but you behave and like that. He went and did what he wanted to do.
I believe it.
Many times, because nobody told on him, see? No. As far as I know, no troubles.
That's good.
I'm trying to think if there was. You remember Irene Lidster?
I remember hearing the name, but I don't know her.
Just a couple houses down from us.
Uh-huh.
And she had a little boy when we first moved there, and I guess they did too. And they were old enough to have bikes, so they drove them down the store.
Right.
So one day, and I never had any trouble with Billy, because Billy was more older than for his age than
He was more mature.
Yeah, and so we got talking about Billy. I said, well, did Billy ever trouble? You know, because in the later part of it, they told me that something that Billy did or something, so I was just inquiring. Well, she said, I'll tell you one time. I can't remember what it was.
That's okay. It'll come to you.
I was trying to sing something to the girls over there that came, and I couldn't remember what it was. And Ruth butts in anyway. She's always at me, you know. So I didn't get much sense. That's a good bunch to be with. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
No, Billy was. Oh, I know probably what I was going to say. he was my baby, see? And he got to be 10 years old. And I probably babied him. Who knows? I don't. He says I didn't. And he was a big boy. But when they were out playing, he was the only one that ran in the house to see if I was there. He'd come in, look around. Oh, okay, you're here. Out he'd go and play some more. And he was too old for his age.
Yep.
He was. He knew more about things and, well, Dad said, though, that he had his nose right almost on his shoulder.
Watching everything he
Watching
did.
Well, Jeannie did that, too.
Yep.
Jeannie knows cars and toilets and anything.
Yep.
Mention it, and she knows how to fix it.
So was Grandpa good with cars, working on cars?
Huh?
Could Grandpa work on cars? On cars?
Yeah.
Fix cars?
He could do his own car.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He could do anything. I mean, he was like Grandpa, his father.
Yep.
Oh, they never had a plumber come to the house. Never. No, we'd have a plumber come if we needed them and things like that.
But Grandpa took care of all the
yeah,
minor stuff.
he could do a lot of things.
Yep.
We built a cottage one day. Well, not one day, but down when we were, oh, I don't know, the kids were big enough to go in the water and everything.
Mm-hmm. Where was that at? Where was the cottage?
Down Schmo Bay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Uh-huh. Well, we bought a lot down there and saved it for a long time. And somebody wanted to buy it bad. Well, I wanted it because it was right in the spot that we had rented it.
Mm-hmm.
First, see?
Yep.
And it was all built and it was nice and everything. And somebody bought it. So that lot down front was for sale, 60 feet of it. And I said, Dad, let's buy that in case we want to do it. He didn't want to stay down there. So we sold it.
Yep.
Sold the place. And that was it.
Yep.
But we had nice times down there with that. Dad went fishing, and
Yeah.
that's where the kids would go out fishing. Janie loved to fish just like anybody.
Did she?
She was more boy than she was girl. And I
Yeah.
think she still is.
Well, probably so. She had 3 brothers.
Yeah.
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 What year did you guys buy Millsite?
Huh?
What year did you buy the house at Millsite?
Oh my.
Do you remember?
Yeah, if you give me a chance. We had, gosh, I think we had it before we went to Depoga.
No.
No?
I don't think so. I don't remember you ever living. The earliest memory of I have of where you guys lived was Millsite.
How?
Well, I just remember going there as a child to Millsite.
How old were you about?
Well, probably it would have been in the 60s.
60?
In the 60s. No. It was in like the 1960s.
Oh, I was going to say.
Like maybe 66, 67, 68.
Now you're going on, so I can't think now.
Grandpa was retired, wasn't he, when you bought Millsite?
Oh, no.
He wasn't-
used to work till 2 o'clock in the morning.
At Millsite?
When we lived at Millsite.
Where did he work?
You're talking too fast. I can't think you're fast as you do. You're giving me another question before
That's
I
right.
get the other one. She do that with you?
Yep.
Let's see.
All the time.
I saw him shaking his head there by himself, so I thought he must have.
Question after question.
No, see, she wants to know too much at one time,
Mhm.
afraid she'll forget to I know people, you know. I don't know. I think of those places, but just think of them and then, you know.
Yep.
See, there weren't many cottages down when we bought the cottage. I don't know. I don't know.
Did you guys build some of them cottages?
No,
No?
no. What do you mean some of the cottages? We only had one.
No, you had rental.
Huh?
You had camps that you rented.
Tents.
Camps. Remember you had campers at Millsite. Cottages. Do you remember renting?
Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. God, you ought to be a school teacher. You could teach 2 or 3 classes at one time. Now you mixed me up, see, honey.
Okay. Do you remember the house at Millsite on Cottage Hill Road?
Oh, that house.
That house.
Well, what do you want to know about that one?
What year? When did you guys move there?
Oh, when we came back from Wenatchee in 1940. No, we went down in 1940. Oh dear, you gave me a question I can't answer.
That's okay.
Yeah, we rented the cabins. What do you
Right.
want to know about that?
Were they already there, the cabins, or did you guys build them?
No, we didn't build them. They were there.
They were there?
There was 1, 2, 3.
4 or 5?
No. I think there might be 4.
4?
Yeah. Why, do you want to rent one?
They're not there no more.
Probably not.
They're gone.
No, I'm not either.
You're not. You're right. Yep, you're right.
Didn't John ever tell you to shut up?
Oh, yeah. All the time. All the
I'm a
time.
slow thinker and a slow thoughter. If you want to get into all that. But you go on to the next question before even the first one. So I'm three questions back. Now let's see. Then we got off of Millsite. Let's see. We came from Wenatchee. I think we rented the house, didn't we?
I don't know.
First, I don't remember. Those days are gone, and I don't want to even think of them. No.
Do you think of Bird a lot?
Huh?
Do you think of your bird a lot?
Well, I think about him all the time, don't I, Bertie? He said yes. Yep. Yeah, the girls were just sitting here, and Ruthie, being a relative, the other 2 girls are just friends of Ruthie's, and she keeps looking at that. And everybody liked Bertie. Everybody. I don't know if anybody didn't like him. Well, he was quiet around people.
Yep.
If he didn't like them, he might have showed a little bit of it, but there wasn't many people that we didn't like. So, but he wasn't an entertainer. He could certain people.
Yep.
But he wasn't one jolly one to jump in on talking or anything.
Right.
Like I am.
Yep.
So, I don't know.
So
Those days are gone forever.
see, I get my talking from you.
You do?
Yeah, I'm a jabberjaw from you.
Don't do that. Ruthie does that all the time. That's what she does. When we used to have meetings, parent-teacher meetings, not that so much, but other meetings, and no matter where we went, even the Ponderosa, we had a luncheon going. I don't know whether they're going to keep it up or not, but...
We're going Friday.
Are you?
You are too.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes. Look. On the 11th.
Well, I thought she was going to give that up.
No, I think she's going to be there too.
Huh. I saw that, but I didn't think that's what it said. No, I only missed once in about, I don't know how many years. Well, it's just a luncheon.
Right.
Anyway, this time, it was right after my 100th birthday that they had, down down the fire hall. And everybody and their grandfather came because it was anybody could come in and out that wanted to.
Yep.
That was in the paper.
Oh, yeah.
So we went into Ponderosa. We eat lunch there a lot of times when we all go uptown. And when they come out, I've always said it to the girls. The lunch was good, and I enjoyed myself. I always say that to them. Well, this time I said it, and I got away from it, and I turned around and was waiting for the rest of the girls. And the girl behind the counter said, "Oh," she said, "she's the one that had the party the other night." Because I had a party in my house, I guess. I forgot whether it was or not or what. But anyway, it was funny because it surprised me that anybody would remember it. You don't have anything.
You were the talk of the town.
I was.
You were.
Good or bad?
Good.
Well, I'll tell you. That's what I was going to tell you about Ruthie. She'll sit, no matter where we go, because it's all people we know and
Right.
real well, you know. And this is the way she's going all the time. While I'm talking, see. So I said to the girls, then when we had a meeting once a month. Goodness, I can't tell you what that was for.
Was your
Church,
birth?
probably.
Was it church?
Was it? Yeah, church deal. So Ruth was doing something else, I don't know what. And our people, we had 21, 22 girls come. So they go right down like that and then go down about 3 at the end of the table. So this day she was yapping her way around there and I don't know where she could have been because I couldn't have got it across her because she always sat right in the middle of our bunch. But she didn't hear it. And I told the girls, because I was going to be the announcer that day to announce the deal and all. And I said, watch Ruth Duffney after a while I'm doing this. Because to me, she always kept that going while I was talking, see. So they all watched. Well, they all started to laugh, and she didn't know what for.
You pulled it on her.
Served her right.
You got her.
Yeah. She kept looking around. The whole bunch laughing at her. Something she said, see.
Yep.
She thought she said something wrong. Well, anyway. That's life things you can remember and think about. Ruth and I she no more got in here. They were hiding. I think it was one of the girls anyway came in, so I think it was Ruthie. And I was thinking of them this morning, it's about time they came. So anyway, when the other girls came in with me, so she was sticking her tongue out, Ruth was. She does it all the time. We go down there and sit in the room down there, and I'll look over at her. She'll say, she used to call me Aunt Ruth, now she calls me Ruth. And see, I can see them talking down there. And if they want to know if I'm sitting here yet, to call me for something, you know. I'm not boss or anything here. They boss me. No, but the girls will look in here and see, and then they'll turn around back and tell her, yeah, she's there. Like when I sit down there. You know, I stay there by the day, and they can't get over it. I sit there all day. I get up about 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock.
So you're sleeping in a little later these days.
Huh?
You don't get up at 4 anymore, 3 and
Never.
4.
What would I do? Just sit waiting like I do all day long.
Yeah.
They all have something to do. I could too, I suppose, if I spoke up, but I don't.
Yeah.
I do there's something I do that they don't do. I forgot what it is.
Why don't you play cards with the ladies here?
Oh, they don't want to play cards.
Yeah, some of them do.
Who said so?
Dee said that they play cards here.
Oh, she thinks they do. We used to do all that. Nobody does anything anymore.
Nobody does?
None.
What about bingo? Do they
I
play
haven't-
bingo here?
I can play bingo where I am now if I want to.
How come you don't?
I don't want to. I don't want to get mixed up. They're always, that might be the only one thing they do in their whole life. And they want to do it all the time. And I've got other things, and if I don't want to do it, I'm happy just the way I am. I'm not going to change. Because just like now, they came in, they peeked around the door. I didn't know they were coming. I thought they would be because it was time.
Right.
But I'm not ready to go any place where you'd have to dress up decent.
Yep.
By the time that I'd get ready to go, it'd be time to come home. So I just don't want to make plans anymore.
So you're content just to.
I can get up in the morning and I'm my own friend and and I like myself. So
Good.
you gotta like yourself, you know, for anybody else to like.
That's right.
Right.
That comes first.
So no, I'm just kind of. I think I'm all kind of worn out about going. If they go okay, I'll go with them. If they don't, I won't.
So you are adjusting to being here?
I have to be. Whether don't ask me if I am, because I'd never get adjusted to it.
But you're okay.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're taking good care of you.
Well, they take excellent care here. Excellent.
Yep.
Because they come around early in the morning and see if you're awake. Well, come on, get up. And, no, they're very good.
That's
The
good.
food is good. Let's see what I have for lunch. I didn't lunch here, did I?
Yes, you did. Before we got here.
What I had?
I don't know.
I mean, I lunched here. How
Yes.
could I? I was downtown.
No, that was yesterday. Yesterday we went down.
Matter, John.
Yesterday he took us downtown.
Oh, I remember yesterday. Went with you two.
Yeah, we didn't go today because it was raining.
Well,
Yeah, you had your lunch here.
well, no. Those three girls came, but they didn't come in here. We went down.
You went to the.
I told them to go down to the big room, and then I went down
Mhm.
after I went to the bathroom. I don't go out of here. Now I would now because I have been, knowing you were coming in. But if I had just gone 10 minutes before, I'd still go before I go out again.
Mm-hmm.
So they waited for that. I don't know. I don't pay attention to what's going on out there. You know, we live just like you'd live at home.
Yep.
If I gotta go to the bathroom, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's the way this bunch is.
Yeah. Yep.
It would have to be a new bunch before I'd put on manners.
Yep.
Good manners.
Yeah. Do you know what today is?
I have to find that out every day almost, because I do forget.
What's
Yeah.
today?
I marked.
What's today?
Today's Tuesday,
Yeah.
the 8th.
Yeah. And so what's
Oh, I
today?
just looked it up.
What is today on the 8th?
It's somebody's birthday.
Yeah. Who?
Vaughn.
Yes. Very good. Very good.
If they'll give me a chance, I can get them.
Yep.
Yeah.
We saw her last night.
Did you?
Yeah. She's a sweetie.
Well, I can't call out, see. They did something to my phone,
Oh, okay.
and I can't even call Reen. Now, you tell her. All of them down there.
Yeah,
I can't call 'em.
they know that. They
Oh,
know,
do they?
yeah, and that's why they call you.
You know,
Yeah, we know that. You don't have to call us. We're calling you.
when they call me, they pay for it, and I don't.
That's right. That's
But
the
I
good
didn't
one.
want them to think that. I
No.
don't care if I have to pay, I pay, and I'd be glad.
Yeah, no.
But
Yeah, they know that, Grandma.
yeah.
They don't expect you to call. We'll call you.
Well, I would.
I know you would.
No, that poor Mary now, I have to tell her every time I got to cut off because there's something ready to go on.
Right.
And if as soon as I know the schedules here, I might be able to tell her to call up a certain time. I
Right.
don't know how many times that can't be Tommy getting around. but it's one of them that call me. Who's out there?
I think it's the neighbors that live.
Yeah, I was just sitting
Okay.
out there with a woman.
She's gonna shut her door.
No, I came down here after Ruthie's bunch. And I don't know what I went in the restroom for anyway, but I did. So I come down here almost every morning and sit out there on a bench with two others.
Mm-hmm.
And so I saw just the one sitting there. And she came right in my bedroom last night looking for me. I know she didn't know where she was. And I couldn't make her hear. And I couldn't have heard her if she said anything, see?
Uh-huh.
So she didn't even know I was in bed. But she was looking around. She knew she wanted to go across. And she didn't know where she was.
She didn't know where she was. She was lost.
So I was in bed, so I didn't want to say anything. And she turned around and went out. She didn't even know I was in bed.
Mm-hmm.
You get some weirdos here sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Every place has weirdos.
yeah.
That's true.
But, she turned out all right. Anyway, they come down every once in a while and see if the old folks are in bed or what they're supposed to be doing. See?
Yeah, they don't want to have any come up missing.
No, well, I guess not. I don't know whether they keep the doors locked or not. I don't know.
I think they do
Probably do.
because someone might wander, get lost, and go
Oh, they
outside.
would, yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I haven't seen any that bad though in here.
Yeah.
I don't think they let them in if they were.
Probably
Unless
not.
they had somebody to.
Someone to help take care of them. Yep.
Yeah, there's quite a few. I think there. Would there be 4 or 5 apartments?
There's probably more than that. Maybe about 15 or 20.
Oh no, not in one.
Oh, no, not in one.
No.
There might be about 5 on each
I think
end.
there's 5 in each one.
Yep. Yep, that's about right. That's about right.
Might not be. It might be